What's going on, ladies and gents? Kages here, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're diving into Digimon Beatbreak episode 25, titled The Half-Baked Hero. And I'ma be honest, I think this was a really passionate episode because at its core, this was a story about the legendary Starman believing in a partner who doesn't believe in himself yet, and showing that even if both sides still feel incomplete on their own, together they can still become a real hero. And I really love the idea here, despite this being an interlude episode where we're having this chill time together. The episode still goes on its way, not letting the Glowing Dawn members rest and blessing us with the spooky, horrendous, nerve-wracking, dramatic, and warm vibe, which I'm all for it. We got the legendary cleaner Starman himself in the episode, the pirates attack searching for the One Piece, and finally a whole new ending. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right on into it. So, using the bounty money from capturing Clay last episode, Glowing Dawn boards a luxury cruise ship while heading home. A fantastic turns of events, I would say. And honestly, that alone already sounded suspiciously too peaceful for the series. And inside the ship, Makoto gets completely absorbed in Starman's hero show. It's funny that Ren and Gekkomon was enjoying the private pool and like, where's Makoto? And apparently in the past, Starman became famous after defeating Octomon and Geisomon, who suddenly invaded a live hero performance. And after seeing that footage, it looks like Makoto and Kurtmon became a genuine Starman fans. Okay, Makoto is just 10 years old. For those who don't know, he's in 4th grade, okay? And this is what they do in 4th grade. It is what they watch. They go to a showed family and watch their superhero movies. Ultraman, Kamen Rider, Spider-Man, Power Ranger, no. So yeah, not saving the world as cleaner, no. And what's my superhero, you ask? There's this movie, right? Diaboro something, and there's this white knight born from everyone's wishes or something like that. Then he throws this Garuru something and obliterated everything to ashes. Yeah, something like that. Don't worry about it. And honestly, I also feel like Makoto carries himself way older than that. Like, if someone told me he was a middle schooler, I probably wouldn't question it. So I actually liked seeing this side of him, a more age-appropriate reaction, getting excited over a hero show like a normal kid. It made him feel a little more grounded and gave me the warm, happy sensation seeing him genuinely enjoying the Kamen Rider show with everybody else. And the next thing we know, we got Pirates Attack. Suddenly, Petermon and an entire pirate group board the cruise ship. What caught my attention immediately is that Starmon notices something is wrong before Makoto and Kurtmon even do. And moments like that really make me feel like Starmon might actually be more capable than he first looks. Then Petermon uses that whistle, and everyone except Makoto's group gets put to sleep and controlled. The pirates casually have guns here. Petermon specifically targets children for kidnapping, and at that point I realize, okay, so even when the show pretends to give us a breather episode, public safety still completely collapsed. No break allowed. This series really refuses to let anyone relax, huh? Also, one detail that I like, this version of Petermon also going after children. I'm like, stop going after the kids. And if I remember correctly, in Digimon Ghost game, Petermon did the same for the human and Digimon, which is more lore accurate. Of course, it's within the lore that he wanted to create this dream country only for rookie level Digimon. So yeah, Digimon sometimes depicted according to their lore and sometimes they appear totally different, and I really like when Digimon Anime does that. And I think that flexibility is one of the franchise's strongest little charms. The same Digimon can show up somewhere else and suddenly reveal a totally different side of itself. That's always fun to see, you know? And then the person inside the suit, Mr. Honda, reveals what really happened in that famous old video. Because yes, the footage makes it look like Starman bravely defeated Octomon and Gekkoumon during the hero show, but the truth is much less heroic. A lightning strike happened nearby. Both Digimon panicked. They got striked, of course they got panicked, right? And basically injured each other by accident. They pretty much self-destructed at that point, right? And that was the real story. So Mr. Honda over here says, we don't actually have the power to fight. But here, Makoto and Kurtman tells them how real that video is to a lot of people. How they watch the video over and over again, how their unyielding will gave them the courage. And Starman is without a doubt their true hero. And I'ma be real, Kurtman this episode is really cute, you know? He reminds me of Gekkomon sometimes, with how he talks, you know? And Starman clearly doesn't agree when Honda says they were just a mere entertainer, because when the children are in danger, Starman attacks Petermon anyway. And I think that scene works really well because you can feel Starman forcing that answer out of Honda. Almost like saying, you do have the courage, I know it, you just haven't accepted it yet. Then seeing that, Mr. Honda jumps in himself after realizing Starman's feelings. And right there, E-Pulse finally bursts out of Starman, leading into the meteor squall, which they presume they couldn't do it, and defeats Petermon. And I think the point here is simple. Starman couldn't fully use its power before because Honda-san himself wasn't ready. He had already decided he wasn't someone who could fight, but Starman never accepted that. Because I think Starman already knew Honda had the strength, the courage deep inside him, and kept believing in him until he finally believed in too. Alone, they were incomplete, but together, they become a real hero. That was such a beautiful, strong message and emotional core of the episode. And honestly, that also made me think, maybe the reason Knight Kurtman has such a humanoid design is partly because Makoto's admiration for hero figures like Starman influenced that evolution direction too. And this type of reveal really is a great way for them to show development for the cast. We get to know him more now, how it affected his evolution. Who knows, we'll get the cape in his perfect level. And I love that again, at the end there, we saw both of them watching the news about how a popular entertainer, Starman Special, saved the day once again. And that laugh there by Kurtman is so good, dude. Then of course, because peace never lasts, they get charged for all the luxury ship damage. Which means Clay's bounty money disappears almost immediately, and Glowing Dawn returns to their normal brokey status. As always, right? A very Glowing Dawn ending. And finally, the new ending and next episode preview. So starting this episode, we got a brand new ending song, Mira Mira by YENA. So YENA here, Choi YENA, is a K-pop idol, went solo now, but yeah, a very talented musician.
Catch my heart, catch my heart, baby.
I'm hooked. So yeah, a big honor to have her in Digimon Beatbreak. I hope she do more in the future too. And I'ma be real, this ending, because it focused so heavily on the female cast, I kind of wanted to stop and look at it more carefully, right? You know what I mean, right? So yeah, at the beginning, there's an unknown girl we've never seen before. And this immediately makes me wonder, is she going to become important in the next major arc? She got that green eyes, a rocket pendant, and that mysterious hand touching her cheek. It gives me the feeling there's probably some deeper background there. Obviously, right? Maybe something involving losing her mother because of a Digimon, and maybe there's a photo of her mom hidden inside that pendant. Then we get a smaller character moments too. The best part of this ending, Rena-chan secretly liking stuffed animals. I don't know if it's even a secret. I mean, her Digimon looks like one. Duh. But we finally got to see Rena-chan's room. I'm like, wait, she reads books? I think that's a cap, right? I need more proof for that. Maybe show the room in the actual episode? Huh? You know, a small scene of Tomoro and Makoto entering her room without her permission. Then she gets mad or something, you know. Hey, maybe the reason Glowing Dawns are always strapped for cash is because she spent a lot for those books and plushies. We need proof, guys. And oh my god, Hotaruko-chan in her pajamas, her hair down too, so cute, dude. Then Hitomi-chan and her best friendo that appeared in the early episodes. And Haruko-chan, a heartwarming scene there. Hugging Shademon made me immediately want both of them back properly, dude. We got Maki-chan chilling too, drinking her coffee, and Hanaka-chan unexpectedly good at cooking, which is really nice to see. A plot twist. And honestly, all the porn Digimon look ridiculously cute here. It was just a very healing ending overall. Then there's Rose-chan. Looks gorgeous over here, dude. And those two subordinates beside her from the last episode also stand out immediately. And some of you mentions that they might be the Team Rocket of Digimon, which I kinda dig the idea. But when you guys mention their VAs, seems like a soft-spoken person from all the characters that she did. I'm like, that went out the drain like that. And a bit of a reveal to their Digimon too. Pomamon and Alraumon. Let's go! I think it's their first in Digimon Anime. And what's interesting is, so does that mean the short hair is also a girl? I don't know if there's the clarification out already, but just from the theme of this ending, I think she is, right? So overall, I feel like this ending deliberately focused on showing hidden softer sides of the female cast, and it came out incredibly charming. Then in the next episode preview, Haruomi and Commandramon suddenly return, and my first reaction was, wait, you're alive, dude? Welcome back, I guess? Apparently next episodes look like some kind of cooking showdown inside Nirinso. At first glance it feels like a lighter comedy episode, but honestly what I'm most curious about is how the heck did Haruomi even got here. And good to see him in that white shirt instead of the tactics outfit too. Maybe Glowing Dawn causing chaos at the dark auction is what gave him a chance to escape. If so, I feel like next episode might quietly explain a lot. And honestly, what if Haruomi somehow ends up joining the Nirinso side permanently, becoming this new leader for the Mushroom Gang? That would actually be really fun because I genuinely like Haruomi a lot. And between Haruko appearing in the ending, Haruomi returning to Nirinso, it really feels like the older characters are not just being abandoned like that, they're being brought back properly. And that makes the future of the series much more exciting. At first it looks like a pure breather material, but with Haruomi returning, I honestly think it could easily become another unexpectedly fun episode. Of course, with Lizamon stirring up the heat for Commandermon, that would be so funny, can't wait. So yeah, that's all for today's episode. So guys, what are your thoughts on this episode? And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate that. Thanks for watching, and as always, this is Kage signing off. Stay sharp, and I'll catch you on to the next one. Peace.